Welcome to Volatility 411 for Equity Armor Investments. I'm Joe Tigay. Let's jump right into it. The S&P 500 is up by 0.75% today, and the VIX is under 30, 29 and 3/4. This is where Powell is testifying to Congress, saying he'd like to curb demand as they cannot do much about supply, and curbing demand is how they will get inflation in check. And of course, for some reason, the market's railing on those remarks. Now, this is coming off of yesterday's really big rally in the S&P 500, and the best thing for bulls the past couple days is that we're actually getting higher lows and now a higher high today on the short-term chart. So bulls would love to see that follow through and turn into the medium term. We know the challenge they have in the long term, very much in a negative pattern. The path of least resistance is lower. Lots of heavy resistance for the bulls to get through before they can stabilize that out and turn this year around. Now, the market, of course, having a nice rally today. We know the VIX is still 30. That's signaling a lot of movement. Market's moving off of the Fed news today. However, you go back to last week, we had a Fed meeting, and we got a modest move, but certainly a muted move given where the VIX is. However, you go back to the CPI data, that was where we got a big move, and the market turned south in a nasty way. So I think the market's kind of discounting the Fed, looking more towards the economic data, because in reality, the Fed's saying this is all data dependent. So it's going to depend on next week's jobs data, next month's CPI data. We're going to be watching, is the inflation coming down? How tight is that labor market? And of course, that's really where the Fed is in a bind. There's not enough people looking for jobs. There's lots of jobs offered. At some point, that's going to shift, and maybe that's the best thing for inflation, but it's not good for the economy to start to see people losing their jobs. For Equity Armor Investments, I'm Joe Tigay.